Every year, about this time, creatures of every description migrate to the woods around Lake Potawatomi. Some are looking for food. Some are attracted by nature's wonders. Some are drawn by an irresistible force. And some are acting on pure instinct. Dan Aykroyd.
Who invited him anyway?
John Candy.
You wouldn't know a good time if it fell out of the sky, landed on your face, and started to wiggle.
Oh, the man is an ass!
The Great Outdoors, a John Hughes production, written by John Hughes, directed by Howard Deutsch.
Exactly. And there is Jason. Canadian Jason, we call him.
Yeah. How's it going, eh?
Oh, he's letting his accent slip tonight. We're in for a treat.
Yeah.
But did you notice anything about that video just then?
That's a lot of that stuff's not in the movie.
Yeah.
Like the dialogue and stuff like that is not in the movie. You know, I was reading a script recently, like from Crossroads 1986, and how much stuff was not in the movie that was in the script. Like stuff that wasn't needed, though. It clearly wasn't needed. I could see why they said, yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. But it's kind of funny, though. Yeah. Sometimes if you go read the scripts for the movies, you get a lot of backstory that you wouldn't necessarily get. So, but yeah, there's some things in there that are not in this movie.
No, that is the theatrical trailer. So yeah, the what is it? Dan Aykroyd burping. There's John Candy talking to the moose, and
yeah.
So obviously there was an extended cut we never got. But do we need it? Probably not.
It's probably the stuff they got filmed, put out a trailer, and maybe they were still filming it. I don't know. I don't know if they make trailers when they just got a bit of footage. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they do nowadays, and then reshoot 3 times, and then you get a totally different film. But so they did film this, I think, September to November in '87. So for a summer film, it's they're lucky to get sunshine and t-shirts.
Well, it does feel a little bit like fall sometimes when you look at the trees.
They did have to tidy up the leaves.
Yeah,
I guess it was the opposite of Halloween, where they put down leaves. So maybe they swapped with a Halloween film. But
good vacation movie, though. Fun little vacation movie.
Because originally, John Hughes wanted Chevy Chase to reteam with John Candy, so that it would be a vacation reunion.
Oh, that would have worked too, you know.
I think it would work.
Yeah, it would have worked. But Dan Aykroyd's obnoxious in this, going for that kind of character. These comedies always had the guy that was obnoxious, the guy that was, you know, I don't know, kind of stiff, kind of like. I mean, John Candy was kind of like that in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, but he had a lot more heart, right? But you could see the cliche. You could see how the Captain Ron, you know, Kurt Russell and Martin Short, two people who just get on each other's nerves, right? It's a formula that worked for a while.
It did, yes. Plenty of 80s comedies doing that. There we go. Let's say hello to everyone. Hello, everybody. Michael Myers is here with the bear, of course. Late one tonight, yes. This man's in the deepest, darkest Canada, so he's got to do some work. Ian Z hasn't seen this for ages. I think it aired on BBC One back in the late 90s. Yeah, I don't remember seeing this in the cinema because it came out June 17th, 1988 in America, and I guess Canada. And yeah, it was a straight to video here in June 26th, 1989. So that's not bad going.
Yeah,
but
I think the narrative too is that they're actually from Chicago going to Canada. Like they're supposed to be in Canada.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in Canada, yeah, but it was filmed in California. So there we go.
Yeah, but I think the setting's supposed to be Canada.
Yes. And it does have, was it 2 Canadian leads at least?
Yeah.
But it was originally going to be called Big Country, which
doesn't really grab you, does it?
No.
that sounds like a Western.
It does.
I mean, like
it does. Philo's here. Any chance of Armed and Dangerous? I think I'll be able to do that either August, September. Because concentrating on summer movies.
But, are you rewinding right now, or are you?
It's just bad VHS. So just at the title screen there.
Okay, that's where you are. So you've already played the movie.
I'm trying to pause it, but my remote's not working. Oh, there it is. Right. So it's.
Is that where you want me to go?
Yes, Stephanie. It's 55 seconds in. Play worked, but pause didn't.
$55 seconds.
So you should have.
I think, yeah, he just said don't talk back kind of thing. Okay, I'm good.
So we're away. The VHS will skip ahead anyway, so I have to pause it every so often. Annette Bening's first film. But there we go.
Yeah.
Yakety Yak. So this came out in 1988, but what other film had Yakety Yak in it in 1988?
Ooh. I'm not sure.
Let's see if the chat knows. Which you prefer, says Moribon, Great Outdoors or Summer Rental?
I think I prefer Summer Rental just a little bit more.
Okay. I think I saw this first many times before I was, because Summer Rental was another one that barely got a release over here. This one was on telly, at least. I don't remember Summer Rental being on telly. It's the Great Outdoors, as they say in Train Spotting.
Good opening. It's a good scenic opening, actually.
Gives you plenty to look at. Because I probably like this because I never went on holidays like this myself. And I don't know. I guess you go to your camp every so often, don't you?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I had a summer vacation like this. We went to like a lodge. And my dad, we fished a lot. So he had a bass boat, and we just fished every day. And it wasn't quite like this, but something like that. Like, you know what I mean? I went to places like this all the time here.
Okay. Yeah. And I did not, because my sob story is we didn't have family holidays. So there you go. My parents were too busy.
My dad ran his shop, but my mom and my uncles would take us, and he'd come up on weekends, kind
of. Okay.
That kind of thing.
So how many hours drive would that be?
Oh, I lived in the country growing up, so it was only about an hour and a half.
Not too bad. Yeah, for prompt service, blow me.
Yeah.
I've only seen this once and don't remember much about it, says Michael Myers. Evening words and pictures. How can someone not have seen this? Mike's here. Remember, not as great as it should be considering the talent. Well, it is, yeah. John Hughes, it is John Candy and Dan Aykroyd, but yeah.
I liked that more as a kid, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But I still like it. I mean, the 96er scene is the standout, I think. It's freaking pretty good. My dad last year, I think, he texted me. He was at a steakhouse, and he goes, the 96er. His plate, he's got this massive steak on his plate.
Yeah, in fact, there's no way I'd be able to finish even probably a fifth or sixth of it. Loves porcupines, hates people.
Nice cabin, though. Nice big cabin.
Apart from they've left the fish everywhere.
Yep.
Josh hasn't seen it. Bloody hell. Has anyone seen this, or just us two?
Everyone's seen it here. Man. I mean, John Candy was a staple growing up. Like, we always had his movies on.
Because, he had a hell of a run in the 80s.
personally, I think he's the funniest guy ever. Like, if you want to talk about naturally good-hearted, funny, like just can make you laugh with just saying a few lines, like he's like, I love him, and I think he was just a really good actor too.
It's been redecorated. Sank $300 into it, not counting what we spent on Lysol. I guess that might be $1,000.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at the run he went on,
I was just looking it up.
You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty impressive. Like, he died fairly young, right? So
he was only maths time 44. Ish.
I'm 46 now, so
because his 80s were good, but his 90s, unfortunately. So apart from this, cameo in Vacation, Stripes, of course, in 81, Blues Brothers in 80, of course. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Let's go. But he got well paid for his Vacation because that was a reshoot. Splash, then Brewster's Millions, Follow That Bird. He's a state trooper. Summer Rental was his first headlining film in 85. Then Volunteers in 85. Couple of things. Armed and Dangerous 86. Little Shop of Horrors cameo 86. Bath in 87. In Spaceballs. Planes, Trains, Automobiles in 87 as well. Great Outdoors 88. Who's Harry Crumb 89. Speed Zone, which is Cannonball Run 3 in 89. Uncle Buck in 89.
Yeah. Home Alone 90.
Home Alone 90. Nothing But Trouble 91. Only the Lonely 91.
That's a good one too. I like that one.
Delirious in 91.
I like how he's getting it on with the old lady here. I just like the way he does it, man. It's so funny.
It's smooth.
He's going like this. He's going taking her bra off. The kids are gone.
Once Upon a Crime in 92. Cool Runnings 93.
Good movie too. JFK.
Yeah, I was just saying JFK. Very serious. Well, he's playing it light, but serious. Under it's quite not a nice character. But yeah. So Dan Aykroyd and John Candy reprised their roles of Chet and whatever the other guys in another film in the 80s. Do you know what it is?
No. These two characters?
Yeah.
Candy? I don't know.
I see. Michael Moss says if they would swapped. I don't know. A guy named Bert. How does California double for Canada? It's a lake with trees.
Well, I think it's California does have.
It's got
they have the redwood forest and everything.
Then it goes up to the woods and snow, doesn't it? So
I guess not too badly. That was funny, man.
Bart the bear before Forrest Hart stabbed him.
Yep.
A real unprofessional operation. At least I've seen the film. Vancouver double for Manhattan. So yeah, anything's possible. So people have pointed out that the glasses that they're using in this scene are Star Wars glasses. I think they're original Star Wars glasses that were collectible in McDonald's or somewhere back in the day. So they'd be quite valuable. It's Jabba the Hutt on one, and so Luke Skywalker on the other. There. Going Berserk. Now that's an editing nightmare. I don't think I've seen that one. I didn't see it mentioned yet, but yeah, I left out his voice work of Hot to Trot and the rest of Down Under.
He did a lot of work for a short period of time.
He did. He was constantly busy, wasn't he? I got yet to see The Last Polka, a TV movie from '85, but sounds fun. Polka, polka, polka.
Yeah.
Twins, yes. Twins had Yakety Yak in it with Arnold. Twins, yeah. Oh, first time I heard the version of that song. This, and it's the best version. Right, I'm gonna have to. I'm way behind. Captain Adams here. Yeah, I got daddy issues. I've got OnlyFans next.
I like this. I just see trees.
Yes. I see a mining mill, a nuclear waste dump. Oh, John Connie was the 80s Adam Sandler. I think Adam Sandler did probably a lot more. Well, I guess if Candy survived, he might have done more serious films, but
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah.
Too bad that one Canon Films didn't come to be with him and Stallone. I think that would have been actually really good.
Yeah, there was. I never saw Camp Candy, which is a TV show he did in 89 to 90, a cartoon. But he's credited. What's he credited? Oh, theme song. 40 episodes of Camp Candy.
Yep.
But
hot dogs. That'd be me. I just putting the hot dogs on.
Yeah, I'd have hot dogs. Not, I don't know even if I could get lobster here for a start, but yeah.
He gets the frickin' lobster at the frickin' for.
He directed one film, Hostage for the Day, in '94. But yeah. There's 4 adults, 2 boys, 2 girls, but there's only 6 or 7 lobster tails and nothing else to eat.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much filling that is. Yes, Lysol from Return of the Living Dead. That's probably the first place I heard of it as well. Hey, Captain Adams here. I love being the oak tree woman. He's seen this at least. Didn't Candy start out in a slasher? Well, I suppose Tom Hanks did. Where is it written? It's class of 44. Oh, the Clown Murders.
I think it was Dan Aykroyd who convinced John Candy to go for SCTV because he thought he was so funny, but John Candy didn't think he was that great, right? And he's like, I don't know. And Dan Aykroyd was like, no, you're really good.
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd wrote Ghostbusters, right? He wrote a lot of stuff. I think he did anyway.
Yeah, he did. And then because he's in Blues Brothers, and Candy's got the bit part of the cop in that, and then Candy's in the Ghostbusters music video. Murderers, yeah, everyone knows me. Get on the buses back on. Mutiny on the buses. I don't think if Jason wants to watch a British comedy from the 70s.
I mean, I'll watch anything. What are you gonna do with a pontoon boat retake of Long Beach?
I love that line.
He's such an asshole, man. There's one guy wants to relax with his family. The other guy thrills and spend money and show what he has. And when he has nothing, as we find out.
I guess he's saved up. Because I might as well mention it while I remember. The original ending in the script was when he's down in the cave with the bear and the dynamite. He finds Dan Aykroyd finds a gold coin that he picks up and takes with him, and then that gets him out of debt. And then
I see.
He says he's going to pay for everyone's holiday to come here every year now as a family. So I don't know why they changed it, because all he gets to do is now a massive, I guess. Hopefully they've got a big house because they've got two adults and 2 children living with them again now.
I think the idea of the ending we see is that it felt like there'd be a sequel with them in Chicago.
Yeah.
And getting on each other's nerves, right? Maybe that's what it was. Oh, he tells this story. This is the mayor story.
He is a great storyteller.
Yeah, he is.
But so apparently where they filmed this in California, Annette Bening wasn't nice to anyone.
Oh, God.
Dan Aykroyd was polite, but he wasn't as outgoing as people thought. He was just uptight and aloof. But everyone loved John Candy, and he'd have time for everyone.
Yeah,
allegedly.
don't think anyone. I don't think a lot of people wanted to do this movie. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was a paycheck. I don't know.
Yeah. I haven't seen. I think I might have seen Hot to Trot once when it came out. I think that's Bobcat Goldthwait, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I just did one crazy summer with him not that long ago. Did a watch party with All the Good Names Are Taken podcast. We had a blast watching that one. I love that one.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
So they age him or make him younger by having glasses that he never wears later on in the film. So I'm guessing he's got contacts now.
Bart was so unique looking. He was in The Edge. That's the one I know.
That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, Bart the Bear from The Edge.
Hopkins.
We had Boone the baboon earlier.
Yeah, Bart was good in that movie, man.
Yeah, because I wouldn't go fucking near him, even if he was being friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, right in the. Yeah. That shotgun's not going to make it do anything to a bear that big. I think Bart the Bear's got his own credit in it somewhere.
He was at the Oscars once. They had him on a leash, sitting at the Oscars once. That's how well trained he was. Like,
I always love that Simpsons bit where they have Gentle Ben as a talk show host. He has the mic stuck to his head, and then one day he goes crazy and starts attacking everyone. Bart the Bear, unfortunately, passed away in 2000. He was 23.
Yeah, he was actually young for a bear. He got cancer or something. Cancer of the eye, I think he got. Yeah, the trainer was in this. The trainer loved that bear, like like a pet, right? To him, like
yeah. It's just, of course, yeah. Some mentioned earlier, Steven Seagal's on Deadly Ground. Yeah, but yeah, Homeward Bound 3, 12 Monkeys. He's uncredited. Legends of the Fall, Homeward Bound 1, White Fang.
The Bear.
The Bear. Yep.
The Bear, where he's in it a lot.
Yep. Benji the Hunted, Clan of the Cave Bear, Kenny Rogers is the Gambler. He's got a stunt credit for Clan of the Cave Bear. He was nearly 3 meters tall. Pump, 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 pump.
So my dad, when my dad was going to high school, you know how they take you around in grade 8. You like a run around of like what do you call it? Someone shows you the high school and all that kind of stuff before you go in it. Like oh man, I can't forget the word. I forget the word. I mean, but yeah. So orientation. So my dad was going to go to this high school, and he said John Candy was the guy who showed him around. Because it was in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
And my dad says he had that same personality, sense of humor that just attracted you, right? And he said he didn't end up going to that high school, but he remembers John Candy showing him around.
Yeah. So yes, I got a VHS player under my TV, and then there's a Blu-ray player on top, so that I can now make Blu-ray to VHS copies if anyone wants.
Nice.
Well, very useful. Yes, because it might be a bear.
Is this movie better if John Hughes directed it?
I don't know. I was looking at because Howard Gooch, this is the last one they worked together on, because John Hughes was busy with all his other films he was doing around then, but so he got his friend in.
Throws his wine in the frickin'
yeah. So people are saying naysayers and pedantic saying it wouldn't make that big.
He's got the best. He has the best laugh, John Candy.
Yeah,
so unique.
So Howard Gooch did 2 other John Hughes films. Do you know what they were?
2 other John Hughes films?
Yeah, directed by Howard Gooch, Deutsch.
Oh, was Summer Rental one of them?
Nope.
No? Only the Lonely? No, he didn't do that one, did he?
No, this
No,
so
no.
pre 87. Oh,
Pre
88, sorry.
pre 88. Armed and Dangerous?
Nope.
No? I don't know.
Well, the John Hughes films, not John Candy films.
Oh, John Hughes films.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, there's Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. He directed. John Hughes?
Howard.
Oh, Howard Deutsch directed.
Howard Deutsch directed three John Hughes films. This was one.
Oh, he directed 3 John Hughes films.
Yeah.
Some Kind of Wonderful? No.
Yep.
Was that? Yeah. I don't know what the other one is.
And he married Leah Thompson, apparently. There you go. Not 16 Candles. Nope. Let's see if anyone else can get this.
Bueller. No, that was Howard. Bueller was John Hughes.
Yeah, it was a John Hughes film through and through.
He only directed about 9 films.
Yeah, he didn't do many. He wrote a lot and a lot of trash in the 90s.
He used to shit them out too. Stuff. Like I think he did Breakfast Club. Like in 3 days, he wrote that script.
Crazy, isn't it?
Or Ferris Bueller was a few days. It's like, kidding me?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even type. Even if I was copying something out, I wouldn't be able to type it out that quick. Not Breakfast Club, not Curly Sue, not
Pretty in Pink.
Pretty in Pink, yes.
Yeah.
Pretty in Pink. So that was the answer to the other bit. Chet and Roman appear in She's Having a Baby at the end credits.
Oh, did it really? That's one I haven't seen in
exactly. I don't know. I've seen it since it came out on VHS.
Oh, Kevin Bacon's
yeah, because it's a John Hughes film, and they were filming it around the same time as this, and there's a whole stream of celebrities appear at the end giving advice. Wilkie's ordering a 96er if you want to cook that up.
I would like one.
Do you reckon you could finish it? Do you?
No, not that big, but I love steak. my son loves steak too.
Would he eat the gristle?
Steak. It's so expensive though.
Yeah,
the meat's gone up so much, man.
No.
And this is not. This is reality. These raccoons. This is freaking reality. This is what they do.
Nips and assholes are eating.
Yeah, they can get into those trash cans like nothing.
Little trash pandas.
You'd be amazed what though they can pick locks. Like they can open a lock and everything if you give them long enough.
But yeah, so there's the original. This is the original theatrical poster, which is him holding it up by the supposed to be a magazine cover for the thing. And then there's the British poster.
Oh, with the bear. That's cool. I've never seen that before.
No, I think it's the European version.
That's rotten.
Yeah, might be the first. This or Wall Street, I think, was the first time I saw a mobile phone like that.
I think Lethal Weapon had something like that too.
I think that one had the whole backpack carry thing as well, didn't it? That you'd portable phone as such. This is going to be hard because I'm guessing he's looking at the camera when he's clipping his nose. So I don't know how good of a reflection he's got that he doesn't stab himself because he can't see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone on holiday with a group of people you don't like? Especially if they're family?
Not really.
I don't know how he found them. I guess he knew.
I grew up with my uncles and my cousins and everything. We all had vacations together. But me as a father, it's just me and my kids and my wife.
Yeah.
We don't vacation with anybody really. And I don't think I'd want. We went to California once. We like to go. We like to go alone a lot because my wife's the type of person where she doesn't like anything planned. Like if she feels like sleeping in that day, she doesn't like the full itinerary. And and I'm down with whatever, right? So we don't.
Yeah, I would.
Sometimes when you vacation, people, it's like we're going here this day, where we're not really like that. We're more laid back than that.
Yeah, same here. I wouldn't. They'd be planning out every minute of the day, like in vacation.
Yeah.
See the biggest ball of yarn.
I would only do that. I'd only do that if I was going somewhere where I wanted to see a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I only had so much time.
Yeah. If it's supposed to be a holiday away from it all, then yeah.
Yeah. Like if I went to like freaking Universal Studios or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I got to see the Psycho House, or I got to go here. I got to go here. Like,
yeah. Look at that. Chili dogs.
I love me chili dogs. I make my own.
I say make my own. I got a tin of chili, but I don't make the chili, so yeah. But yeah, suck my weight. You got it in neutral. Ever driven a jet boat?
No, I have driven a boat, but I got a boat license, but I haven't driven a jet boat.
I've been in a jet boat or two. Oh, that's gonna damage.
There goes the prop. That boat would have been done.
Scrape the bottom so it's not waterproof. But I've been, Sydney Harbour, done a jet boat down Sydney Harbour, and in New Zealand, down the rivers of New Zealand as well. Because what they do, apart from doing 1,000 miles per hour down these little things, they put it in reverse so the back goes down and you get soaked, just to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, this almost looks more like BC in some ways.
It's definitely high up in California if it's anywhere.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Well, Return of the Jedi was all filmed
yes,
in the redwoods. In the redwoods up in the Yosemite Park, I believe. And where they filmed Rise of the Apes, where they take Caesar. I've actually been to those woods in California. My cousin took me because my cousin lives in California, and you know what? The film does not capture how beautiful those woods are. They're just amazing.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see those. Can't believe the trees get that big. So, yep. Oh, he's going. Nope. Yeah, they've speeded that.
Let go of the rope. Let go of the rope.
So yeah, that's it. If you see the trailer we showed earlier, he goes quite slow. Yeah. But in the release version, they've speeded up because you can see the people in the background going.
This is some stunt man, I think.
Yeah, it is. I wondered who it is. I couldn't. Oh no! I do love you, bastard. What did he say? Go faster! But yeah, so they get a professional.
They CGI all this shit now.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a stuntman. That's a stuntman really doing some stuff, right?
You can see John Candy is on a river doing this, being splashed with water. But yeah, at the same time, there is some poor bastard being dragged by the boat, pretending to be rubbish at it. But yeah, looks like Dan Aykroyd is jet boating it as well. Can't fake that. It's got the air horn. Aruga. Professor's here. Good evening. Greetings and salutations. Yes, thank you. I forgot about that. Yes. This UK video is cut together PG with the lines because they say ass a lot. So they cut it all out. Which is crazy. I love when he sees the ducks.
No. That would hurt the balls, man.
Those reeds don't mess about.
Those are called cattails, and there's actually liquid in them. In those weeds, they're called like a milkweed almost.
So yeah,
milkweeds and cattails.
It came out. I guess it's a summer film, June 17th. It's a budget 24 million. Probably went to John Hughes and the star actors, but it only made 43 worldwide, which isn't bad considering it was probably mostly. It got made 6 million on its opening weekend, so I guess most of that is in the US. But this was 1988. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was number one at the box office.
I saw that when it come out. I remember.
Yeah, so did I. So where do you think this came in the top 100 of the year?
40 something.
And oh, no, lower.
Really? Like lower than that?
Yeah, that's in lower number. It did quite reasonable for that year. 25.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah. So let's have a look. The top 10. Number 1, Roger Rabbit. Number 2, Rain Man. Number 3, Coming to America. Big. Twins. Crocodile Dundee 2. Die Hard. Naked Gun. Cocktail and Beetlejuice were the top 10.
Oh, some good ones.
Goat cheese pizza. First time I heard that, I think, was either this or Last Boy Scout. And then there was probably another 30 years before I even had any. Number 11, Working Girl. Number 12, Fish Called Wanda. Number 13, Scrooged. Willow, Beaches, Rambo 3, Oliver and Company, Bull Durham, Elm Street 4, 20 Years Land Before Time, Colors at 21, Young Guns at 22, Biloxi Blues, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels at 24, This at 25, Tequila Sunrise at 26, Big Business at 27, Bambi re-released at 28, Midnight Run at 29, and The Deadpool at 30 with Arnie, at 31 with Red Heat.
I just heard Stallone on a podcast where he was responding to memos.
Okay.
And he's actually still proud of Rambo 3, even though it bombed, because he said there was not an action movie like that. Like you've never, like that's me on the horse. No stunt double, nothing. It was a rough ride, that movie. Like that.
Yeah, if you want action, that's real
like,
explosions. And
he says that was real action. That was real action. The helicopter guys and everything. He said it was.
Yeah, it's all the money from that budget is on screen for that.
But he still likes that one as far as that goes. He says it's just political climate changed rapidly, right? And it just no one took to it.
Yeah, except me, because I know you don't like the quips.
It depends on my mood. It depends on my mood, eh? You know what I mean? But there's times I like Rambo 3 more than Rambo 2, if I'm being honest.
I think I do more just for the action and spectacle. But I
think there's a bit of more intensity in the movie.
Take me with you, Rambo.
Yeah.
Yes. Midnight Run, I guess. Well, De Niro wasn't much of a draw. He was known for his serious stuff back then, and Charles Grodin was not a box office draw either. But I'd rather see a 46-inch bust singing Burning Love than a 106-year-old man.
I was watching a movie. I put on a movie late last night because me and my wife were like, well, I don't want to pay attention to anything too much. So on Prime Video, Roadhouse came up, and I was like, "Oh, that's my movie tonight. I don't need to think about this one. Just put it on." It's amazing how many people are dead now in that movie.
Yes.
Like Jeff Healy.
Looking at 80s films and saying he's dead. Yeah, crazy. Jeff, because he died young. I know, was it Kathleen Whitlow's in it, but she's still with us. Isn't it Keith David's a barman that has one scene where he's in the background?
He's like got one scene in that movie.
I think his part was cut down a lot. I should say greatly.
He's like, whiskey's getting low.
That's it, yeah. And he's gone. Oh, the Superior Rambo sequel is Strike Commando with Red Brown.
Yeah.
It's a crazy film they are. Oh, the poor God. Yes, no risk assessments on Rambo 3. Not expendable, Rambo. Racists. All racists. There you go.
I made a little quirk to my kids the other day. Keep in mind, Gareth, we're from a different generation, right? So sometimes when I said I'm in the mood for some Wing Wong, which I meant Chinese food.
Whoa!
He called me a racist. I said, Tyson, I apologize.
It's like over here, we say we go out for an Indian or go out for a Chinese, and apparently the young people today think that's racist, so
yeah,
can't win. I must admit, I did fall for this girl because I was probably about 15 when this came out. I always think it's Heather Graham, but it's not.
I always remember the girl being a lot hotter, but I was just like, when I first watched this, I was like, well, I was just a kid, but when I watched it as a teenager, and then when I watch it like now, I'm like, I found this girl hot. That's disgusting.
I know. It's I was 14 or 15 when I watched it, so yeah, the same age or younger. But now I can say, oh, I always fancied her, and it sounds wrong now. Except she's in her 40s or 50s. She's like could be a grandma now, for all we know.
Some black bears.
Yes. Is this what you Canadians do for fun?
I wish. My grandfather would. He'd go to the dump and watch the bears. I've seen black bear before. They're skittish animals. They won't come out all the time.
Yeah, I bet.
We were driving up north and one crossed the road, and it just, once they hit that bush, you don't see them. They just disappear. The thing with black bears, they climb the trees, so don't go be going up.
Yes, they'll come after you if you try and run up there. Not that I could climb a tree.
The grizzly bears are a little different, but they're more to BC. We don't have them here in Ontario.
Okay, that's all right.
They're out.
Oh, big head on him. It's just claws are bigger than my head.
Black bears are just as dangerous, though, man. Like,
yeah, do not. Well, look at the size of his teeth.
You leave food out, these things will come around.
Yeah, then you get the raccoons.
Yeah.
But yes, so I was watching Nighthawks, half of Nighthawks before I came on.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Very underrated. Very, very, very good thriller.
Yeah, it's not on many Stallone lists because it's.
I mean, it's not full of action, but it's a good thriller. Like,
yeah, it
has a great ending.
Yeah, and there's still 30 minutes missing, especially violence. But yeah, because Catherine Mary Stewart is in it in one of the scenes right at the beginning. She's the shop girl who gets blown up, but yeah, because I was on a mom and pop video shop with her the other night reviewing the eyes of Charles Sand.
So
I've asked her
the Nightwatch Zone interviewed her.
Yeah,
and I asked one of the questions. Oh, yeah, you were a Nighthawks, and she goes, "Yeah, well, you blink, you'll miss me." Like, it's true. You hardly even see her, right?
That's right, and she's dubbed. Oh yes, Jeff just review of Jack and Jill with Adam Sandler this week because Al Pacino needed money. I've never seen it, luckily, and thanks to his review, I never will.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. With Al Pacino, I try to stick to the good ones.
Yeah, that cost $79 million to make. I guess that's mostly. I think Pacino got 20 million. Ooh, yes, that's a good point. Have you encountered any cocaine bears in the older Canada?
No. No cocaine bears. I didn't think that was a good movie at all. I didn't get the hype over that.
It's Sam Shame. What was his name's last film? Ray Liotta's last film.
You want to see a good bear movie? Watch Backcountry. It's all filmed up here in Ontario. Backcountry. Yeah, this couple goes on to camping in the woods somewhere, and they get attacked. It's like a survival, but it's a horror film. Cool. It's a horror film because the bear scenes are actually quite terrifying, the way they film them and stuff. And it's not CGI, no CGI whatsoever.
Hey, the Cinephile Warlord is here. Good evening. Yes, James Furman edited 20 years of films ruined 20 years of films in the UK, so yeah. Yeah. Yes. Jeff decided, let's review every Al Pacino film. Sounds like a good idea. Oh, yes, they did a CGI bear in prey, didn't they? Yeah, that was obvious. Very
honestly, I think the girlfriend and the kid here,
Hmm.
is not relevant at all.
No,
Because
goes nowhere, does it?
The kid doesn't really change at all. It doesn't. I find it doesn't mean anything to the story.
No, because
it's filler, right? It's just
it is. It's just to get it up to 90 minutes. Because yeah, it's not like he's gonna ever come back and see her. They have 3 days together, and as far as you can tell, it's just a kiss.
It would have made more. It would have made more sense if he broke up with a girlfriend or something, and he was in a state of almost sadness. And
yeah,
you know what I mean. But they didn't do that. He's just this happy go on vacation.
Yeah, I had a few girlfriends. I never, no one I've ever called a girlfriend. He says, so yeah. Then what would you call this? She says, but yeah. So yeah, it doesn't. And then the youngest kid gets barely anything to do. He's barely in the film. I think the twins get more coverage than he does. Oh, Geely, yeah, well. Never mind Geely. Backcountry is legit. Good stuff. There you go. Is it? How old is it?
It's not that old. It's 2000 Canadian film, so 2017, I think.
Ba 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 bum.
2014.
Oh, that's not bad if it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. James Furman kept The Exorcist off video shelves for decades. Yep. It was most of the 80s and all of the 90s before anyone could get to see The Exorcist. And then when he's cutting out the word ass because it's too many times. It's like if you have the word fuck in the film once, it's allowed. And you think, well, if they're going to hear it once, what's the difference between that and Goodfellas?
Right.
It's still hearing it. All right, so you're allowed one pair of boobs, but not two sets.
I've never seen a place like that. This is kind of like the old school A&W.
Ah, yes.
You know what I mean?
No.
But A&W is a drive-through kind of place. It's not.
Okay.
I guess when it started, it was like this, but I don't know if the States has A&W, but it's up in Canada where it's the Papa Burger and the Grandfather Burger and the the Teen Burger kind of thing. They make pretty good food.
Yeah,
pretty good fast food.
This isn't a proper one. They had to build this version of one over an ice cream parlor in California because they don't have any. So they go or didn't. So
yeah, they do. Root beer is their thing.
Right.
Yeah, you know, my wife gets the frozen root beer in the summertime.
I bet that's good. Golf made easy.
Yeah, it goes after one. It goes to one.
Yeah,
stuff you do on vacation to the other. Like it goes from go-karts, golfing, fishing,
like
boating. You know what I mean?
Isn't it? More than a film.
Kind of jamming all this stuff you do on a vacation in one movie. Horseback riding.
Yep. Bump. Right. That's around his nose. Oh.
I couldn't believe the muscle it takes to ride a horse just like that.
Yes.
When you get off one, your legs are in your core. Your core is just freaking.
Oh yeah.
Fun though. I did like it.
It's the same as going back to riding a bicycle. You're fine for the first day.
There's a place in the States, out in Arizona, like around there where they film all the old westerns.
Ah, yeah.
Where you can, a guy has this huge farm and he takes you out on horseback for 3 days. You sit under the stars, you eat bacon and beans. I'm like, man, sign me up. Sign me up for that. As long as I get my my Clint Eastwood poncho with my cigar,
yeah,
you good.
Just a proper city slicker. But yeah, because in that they have like ice packs and everything after the first day.
He tries to walk his horse.
Yeah.
This guy has a shitty vacation, let's be honest.
He does, doesn't he? none of it goes that well. He gets sick from his steak. He's got his brother-in-law he can't stand. Doesn't get to do the things he wants. Come back, you son of a bitch! I don't know how far, because in Vacation, Chevy Chase has to walk through the Grand Canyon deserts to find help. But this, how far did he have to walk that he's in the state he's in?
I like how they didn't go looking for him. Like, where the hell's he been?
Yeah, it's like, I guess he's fine. And then all they do is make jokes about him. You got hungry and hey, eat the nag. Got a whole day planned. I need a nap. So I don't know if
he's probably walked 5 miles.
Yeah, it's not good for his health. Yeah. The UK version of Rambo 3 is cut by many minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even the scene of the knife. Most of the knife shots are gone. The kid playing with the knife is cut. The knife being used to find mines is pretty much cut.
Oh, really?
So there's a good few minutes cut out. Load of pretty much anything with a squib is cut out.
Wow.
Although that reminds me and Hefe here are going to be doing the Rambo trilogy on a week Saturday.
Nice.
3 films, 1 night.
That's a good night. When's that?
Saturday the 9th at, let me do the maths.
I'll be on vacation.
2 p.m. Eastern time, I think it is. It's an early one to get 3 films in. Because what did we do last year?
You're doing it?
Yeah, me and Jeff.
Oh, you and Jeff. Okay, cool. I'm on vacation and maybe I'll tune in.
Yeah, no worries. Because last year we did Terminator, Predator, and Commando, I think it was.
That's a long night, man.
Plenty of action to keep us going. So that's Arquette Senior there as the barman. Six.
Always laughed at this part. It's funny.
Yeah, poor bastard. Yeah, I can't imagine being hit by lightning once. There is raccoons talking, and we see their thoughts of translations on the film. But yeah, they have more appearance than the younger characters in this. See, he's got ultra hold, nasal sprays in his little pouch there. Now these are supposed to be sisters, but yeah, you'd never think.
You never think of it, no.
No, it's so lonely being wealthy.
And she's like, I wouldn't know about that.
He works terrible hours and travels. But yeah, trying to keep a pretense of a millionaire's life while working for fetching coffees is going to be tricky.
Now, this girl who plays Connie, she was in Blind Date. She's a small role in Blind Date. Yeah.
I haven't seen that for a while.
Still funny, man. It loses the when they're in the house at the end and all that. I found it wasn't as funny at that point.
Yeah, I remember.
I like the date part, like kind of like.
So yes, Lucy Deakins is the girl in this is a year and a bit older than me, so we're all right. We're safe. But she was in The Boy Who Could Fly. I never fancied watching that. I always remember the trailer. That was the year before this.
I think I remember it. I watched it once as a kid. I don't remember much more about it.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Little Nikita.
I like introducing my wife to these 80s movies that she hasn't seen. Like we watched Billie Jean, The Legend of Billie Jean.
Ah, yeah, I've only seen
she really liked that one. She was like, that was actually a really good movie. And I go,
yeah, I didn't fancy it back in the day. But yeah, it's got Supergirl in it.
Yep.
And then she got the short haircut. There you go. Pop quiz, hot shots. Best John Candy, Uncle Buck, Spaceballs, or Cool Runnings? Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck.
It's been touching you for 12 years. That thing.
When I lived where I lived in the country, you'd see bats at night at dusk, coming in all the time like that. Yeah, not in our, they never got in the house. They got in the chimney once, but but you'd see them flying around at night.
Yeah, we got little ones here. But when I was in Australia, they have the massive fruit bats, you know, like in Temple of Doom, that fly over the place. Yeah. Thousands of them just take to the sky at dusk. Scared the shit out of me the first day I saw her. But we get ones the size of sparrows here, as he says. Oh, yeah, plane trains. Yeah. Plane trains over the rest, but yeah. Not the biggest fan of Cool Runnings.
I thought his acting was good in that one.
Yeah.
He did. Canadian Bacon was funny, too.
It's Wagons Easus. Not good, isn't it? But
unfortunately, his last one's not the greatest.
Yeah, he died halfway through it, didn't he? And that's to reshoot bits with a double. And it's a 2-pounder. Wow. It's got teeth.
Well, John Candy was very Canadian, so you just gotta. That's he's very Canadian. If you want to know what a Canadian person is like. The way he talks to you, like that's a 2-pounder, right? He just drops the A in the characters. That's all. These knuckleheads.
Geniuses.
Hey, at least they don't kill it, like really kill it, like they did in Friday the 13th. Snake.
Yeah, that poor snake. So for some reason, the taglines of this, I don't know if it's on the poster. Raccoons, furry friends, or masked menace. Or top 10 tips for family trips. This is no holiday, this is war. Outdoor fun for everyone. This holiday is no picnic. The wildlife is wild, but his brother-in-law is unbearable. And A Week in the Woods with Roman and Chet. This is no holiday, this is war. I love the ninja moves they're doing. Oh, they buzzed me.
Destroying the place.
Yeah. It's like a Universal Dracula level bat. Oh, there you go. A bat landed on my head once when I was out walking. Fouled himself, I think he says. I can't remember.
Oh.
Once right in the face. I seem to have a vivid as a child one landing on my back or something, but yeah. Yes, Wagons East was his crow with it to fill in the missing bits after he died, yes.
Yeah.
Is there a genre other than the comedy?
Around the same time. Those guys died around the same time.
Early 90s.
Yeah. I vividly remember both of those.
Yeah, I think the closest he got to drama was JFK, but it's only a cameo as such. But yeah, he could definitely do a dark role, I think. Because you wouldn't expect it.
He's really good in Only the Lonely as the...
Yeah, that's
Marino
drama
O'Hara's
than the comedy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit rom-com, but I'd say that in a good way. Like, it's a more it's got funny moments, but it leans into drama. But I think he was quite good in it.
Yeah, because I'm not the biggest fan of Delirious, where goes into his imagination. Breaking his heart.
All bunions covered. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, look at this. I want one of those pictures made of trees.
Yeah, I know. Look at
the menus on a piece of tree as well. A medley of perch. Yeah, because
blue ox steak.
Paul Bunyan is not known over here, but wasn't he just a giant or something that cut trees?
Yeah, something like that.
I only know it from like TV shows and comedies where they briefly mention him. So yes, I don't know what do they keep it frozen until someone orders it, or do they have to replace it every so often?
Look at that side of you. Look at that freaking steak.
It's like, geez, it looks tasty.
Look at that. Yeah, I mean, I probably couldn't eat a quarter of it, but
no, I'd say that's a week's worth of meals for me there. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, put it this way: a big steak, we'd eat a 12-ouncer. That's a big one. Like 12 to 18 ounces at a steakhouse, right?
Yeah.
This thing's 96 ounces. Like,
yeah. Little bites. Yeah, and it's always worse. So I have to eat the gristle. Oh,
it's funny.
And he does.
Definitely, this is the iconic part of the movie.
Yeah.
This is what stays with everybody because I say that all the time. Let's go have a 96er as a joke.
Oh yes, John Candy, a slasher film, of course. Yeah, and then in Uncle Buck, he's got the drill. He sent this parody slashers. There you go. Seagull gets called a big Paul Bunyan motherfucker in one of his direct videos.
Look at the bone. He's taking it right off the bone.
Yeah. He's got the meat sweats. Processing nicely. He's not done yet. It may take a while, but that last bite, it'll go. Nothing there but gristle and fat.
Oh, that's the yummy stuff, the fat.
Not for me. I'm on a diet. They get to keep the menu. He gets a t-shirt. And it's even too big for him. Oh no, it's because he's wearing it.
Oh, I'm on holidays next week for a week.
Oh yes.
And, I'm gonna have to get some juicy steaks.
Well, yes, what's the point of going away if you don't get to eat nice?
It cost me like $100 to get steaks for the family.
Well, yes, that's the trouble.
Right? So it's a treat.
Well, yes.
There's cheaper ones, like cheaper options, but for the most part, I'll make pork and because it's a lot cheaper.
There's a steak place in Western where I am, but it is like £50 just for steak and chips on my own.
So what? I don't know how much is a pound in Canadian dollars. I don't know. I think your money's worth more though.
We're British. Right, US dollars. Nope, not one. Great British pound. What's it under? Must be under Canadian dollars. Oh. So yeah, so the rate is 1.81. So it's Canadian dollar is £1. Well, $1.81 to a pound.
Yeah, so if you came to Canada, you had $500 on you, you'd get quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right because I had to. I got a certain Cujo Blu-ray.
Right.
Because of the cover, and I had to get it from Britain. I couldn't find it anywhere else.
Ah.
I think it's the Britain Cujo, and I got D. Wallace to sign it.
Oh, nice.
But I ended up paying $60 for this thing when everything was said and done. Like,
that is the trouble. I don't know if you get hit with the import tax, others do.
Yeah, well, that too, right? I did it through Amazon.
Oh, okay. They
so
work it out. Seriously.
Yeah, but so if I went to Britain, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you'd struggle.
I'd need to get a lot of money. I'd need to get a lot of freaking money, man.
These portions are tiny.
Freaking leeches all over them.
Oh, I know. I know they have to get up at 5, and that's why they fall asleep.
I used to get up really early to go fishing all the time. I can't even be bothered now.
I've never been fishing. But yeah, my son and I, when we had a holiday in the spring down to the south coast, and they got crab fishing. Well, they got crab fishing all over, but we last about 10 minutes, and all you do is just dangle a net.
I hear you guys have the best fish and chips ever. That's what I've been told. Like, there's fish and chips every single day.
Yeah, it is a popular meal here, cod and chips.
Yeah,
and there's plaice and chips as the other alternative.
Well, I'm a big pub guy, so I love Guinness. Freaking love it to death, man. And but only in the pub though. Only when it's coming out of the keg.
Yes, some drinks it's not the same at home, is it?
No.
Now, why did this? You see, they all suddenly turn on each other in this bit.
Oh, John Candy's had enough.
I see a Diet Pepsi. Heating the flu. But yeah, I guess they had to escalate it. Yes, I love Gone Fishing with Joe Pesci and Danny Glover. You ever seen that?
Yeah, I saw it in the drive-in actually back in the day because it with Con Air. It was that then Con Air back in the day.
Double bill. Yeah. Well, if they ever remake Cujo,
they are actually.
They keep threatening it. Are they actually filming it yet?
No, it's being written and stuff like that. I actually got an idea for a sequel to Cujo that I had in the back of my mind.
I don't know if you need Mr. King's permission for that. It does depend where you go for the fishing.
Well, the thing is like, why don't you have it where raccoons and pets are turning on their owners? And it has something to do with the Cujo thing. Now, I mean, that'd be an interesting thing to go down, right?
Yeah.
But don't make the same movie again, though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because it's is it rabies in the film?
Yeah, he had rabies from the bat.
But then in the book,
but
it's
a little more supernatural. It's a little more supernatural.
Yes. But the superior film is Man's Best Friend with Lance Henriksen.
Yeah.
I did see that in the cinema back in the day. And it eats the cat. It like opens its mouth wide. You wouldn't know a good time if it fell on you. Oh, they cut that better.
This is the blow it out your ass freaking.
Yes. The
sisters start fighting and everyone just loses it.
Oh, Guinness on tap at home is the same. Yeah, if you've got a big keg. Yeah, a lot of Pepsi products in this. I never noticed that before.
It's like freaking $8-9 for a Guinness in the pub here. Like it's not cheap.
It's ridiculous. Pub prices are ridiculous, and it's there you go, blow it out your ass. Come on, girls. Don't stop them. Don't steal any of our stuff. What stuff? We got stuff. What is a random?
What the hell's that mean? It spins.
Never mind. You got any stuffed creatures in your house? Like a Wolverine or something? Beaver? Nobody's blowing anything out their ass. Yes, all the pubs around here are up for sale. Yeah, they're every month.
They're for sale.
Closes. Yeah, they're all closing down over here because no one goes out to them anymore because they can't afford a pint anymore. It must be like £4 or £5 for a pint, at least. Exactly.
Yeah, well, it's not cheap to go out at all anymore. Honestly, like
at the cinema as well.
I took my son for lunch to a bar and grill because he's working with me right now, and
oh, nice.
We woke up a little late, so I just got him like a Detroit style pizza, and it ended up at like $32. And I didn't have a beer or nothing. If that was a beer, it would have been over 40.
Yeah, that bad.
It was just two of us, like.
Yeah, just the average meal out, I guess, would be £15 to £20 per person here without drinks, and that's without dessert as well.
Well, it's expensive now. I find no matter where you go, even something like McDonald's, if I was taking everyone to McDonald's, it'd be over $60.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like it was like.
Yeah, Happy Meal here is like £4. Or whatever that mass is, $6 or $7, I guess.
Like a combo at McDonald's, like if I got myself the drink, the fries, it's over $10 for me just for one person.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah, we do have a Tim Hortons here, but no one goes to it. It's been here like 4 years now.
Oh, really? You guys got a Tim Hortons?
Yeah, but no one likes it because it's. I guess it's probably not to the quality it was in Canada.
Probably not. I drink Timmy's every morning. I love my Timmy's coffee. They don't got the best donuts though. There's a place we got something called Country Style, which is more independent. I think it's independently owned. They have huge donuts, like great big donuts.
Yeah.
As Bob and Doug McKenzie would say, it's a jelly.
Because there was a food market in town. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday we went to see that, and it was like this guy selling donuts. They were lovely donuts and stuff, fancy big, not as big as that, just regular size donuts, but fancy toppings. And it was like 4 for £12. So you think I can get 5 ring donuts for about £2 in the shop.
He's playing into his nice guy nature, right?
Because apparently he says your dad and you were in the toilets talking about me, but then when he comes back, he says it was your brother and you were talking about me. Yes, we had Taco Bell came over here for a month.
Oh, that place gives you the fucking shit every time you go to it. I don't eat for that much.
Yeah, Chav's kept putting the windows.
My kids really like pizza, and you know what? Honestly, you get a good deal. That's your best bang for your buck. Still,
there's
a few pizzas.
Yeah, because Pizza Hut, it's like I think it's like 15 to 20 quid for a basic large pizza, which is to us is 8 slices.
Yeah,
but then you get deals like that. The more you spend.
I like here. Pizza Hut has this deal all the time where you buy one, every pizza after that is $5.
Okay, yeah, they do.
So we'll get 4 pizzas, and my son eats a medium to himself. He can eat 6 to 8 slices on his own. My 16-year-old.
I don't think I could do that.
Unbelievable.
My son, he's only 11, but he does 3 or 4 at least. Oh, there you go. Bye. And then the film's over. They've gone. But
he just got scammed.
There we go. Oops. Yes, they don't have that kind of money. I'm guessing he does have an investment, or does he just
He lost an investment. Like he lost everything. He's essentially bankrupt.
But what's he going to do with the money, the check he got from him?
I don't know. I think he was going to try and play the market and try to turn.
Yeah, he's either trying to make it win.
He gets
himself back in.
I think I'm behind now.
Oh no, ignore that. Yeah, I haven't paused it for a while. Stupid pal.
Oh, that makes sense. Ian Grant says, I guess his investments went south on the 87 stock market crash. Maybe,
that's a good point. Oh, there you go. We're busted.
We're busted.
Oops, now I can press play. Haven't been trading in 2 years. That's going to be tricky to overextended. Now, people said that he says he wears a blue coat now and gets people's coffee, but then they say no matter where he was in America, he'd have an orange coat. So that's what people have pointed out as a thing. Wouldn't let me put the bite on Connie. You know, I'd never turn my back on family.
That's why I came up here. That's the most honest thing he said.
Yes. Yes. A 90s Ghostbusters 2. I don't know how well that would have done. Because yeah, Bill Murray didn't enjoy Ghostbusters 2, so he didn't want to come back for 30 years. Storm's coming in.
Well, at least there's some payoffs, right? The whole bear story meant something.
Yeah.
It's foreshadowing, right?
Yeah. $110 for a lighter. It doesn't even work. So yeah, that's like $500 now. Where are the girls? Yeah. Oh yes, and Bill Murray and Ramis fell out over Groundhog Day as well, so that's scuppered that as well. But yeah, Bill Murray said yes to the new ones. But yeah, Frozen Empire.
There were some things I liked about the Ghostbusters, but
yeah, if I'm going to watch one, it's probably the first or second.
I thought when they had they were in a small town and she came out of the door, like the door came open and she could. I thought that was kind of neat. It was kind of a neat visual.
Yeah, I think they wanted that for the original film, so they just couldn't put it off for the.
I just find all these legacy things. I just don't return to them.
No,
for the most part. Like
because what we got, I Know What You Did Last Summer this month.
Yeah, I return more to original work when I see something more original. Yeah. Like I just watched Sinners. My God, what a great film!
I have heard. I keep meaning to watch that when I get old.
You know that I think that's actually Michael B. Jordan's best role, easily, and I think Ryan Coogler's best film because with something like Creed, he had he knew what the sandbox was.
Yeah,
this is an original piece of work that's just fantastic.
People have compared it to From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, that's kind of in there. It's kind of in there, but it's all in the South in the 30s with in Mississippi where during the when the blues was kind coming around and stuff like that and I'm a huge blues blues fan, so I was like, I said, someone made a movie for me. No, why'd you do that?
Blues and vampires.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I never knew about the vampire thing, though.
Yeah, because people came out straight away telling you what it is, didn't they?
But you didn't need it, though. The setting and the whole thing about the blues, that's where the heart was. The vampire was just the icing on the cake. That's all it was.
I don't know how.
I bought it though. I thought it was my wife's birthday, and I bought her a new movie, and I wasn't sure I was gonna like it because I haven't been big on Michael B. Jordan, honestly. But
yeah,
even she said I want to watch that again. Like she was really liked it too. Like it was really good.
So yeah, the twins in this were in Mosquito Coast, and then that's all they did.
I gotta watch that again.
It's one I used to watch a lot growing up. I know they did a TV show a few years ago about it, but it took me a while to realize how hot, sexy vampire chicken Sinners the same lady from Bumblebee and Hawkeye TV show. Yeah,
Haley Steinfeld. She was great in that movie. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Wet Dynamite.
What a nice, refreshing, original piece of work. Like,
and it did well, which is good.
Yeah, so it just goes to show you that there is originality out there. It's just, and the audience just took to it.
But then as soon as something else fails to take off that's original, they blame it and say, "Well, you should have gone to see it." Because let's see, Sinners. Yeah, number 11 so far this year, ahead of Final Destination: Bloodlines by a lot.
My favorite film of the year so far. And I've seen Superman. Superman's not my favorite film of the year. I don't pick Sinners. No. I liked it, but it was a little.
Yeah.
It was really good. Don't get me wrong, but it's some of its humor just didn't land for me.
I've never fancied it from the trailers, so that's why I haven't seen it yet. But I haven't seen it.
There is some good things in it. There is some good things in it, though. I think Superman's really good in it. Like,
yeah. So I saw F1 the movie. That was good. That's doing really well. That's another new movie.
A racing movie, eh? Like a racing.
Yeah, it's not a franchise. It's not a.
Yeah, I'm hearing Companion is really good. Everyone's telling me about Companion. That's really good.
So yeah, at the moment, this year there's a Chinese film, Niza 2. I think nearly made 2 billion so far this year. But yeah. Lilo and Stitch has made $1 billion. That's number 2 so far. Minecraft 3, Jurassic World Rebirth has made $700 million. Who are these people going to see all that? We got another one now. How to Train Your Dragon. So that's going to get more live action remakes. Then Mission Impossible 8, Formula 1, Superman, Captain America: Brave New World, Thunderbolts, and Sinners. But here we go. Your mother's probably worth sick way.
He just brings the bear back.
See, Ian's seen both. He preferred Fantastic Four to Superman.
Oh, Fantastic Four looks not good to me, but maybe
I like the look of it, that it's in an alternate 60s with technology, but still waiting on the Song of the South reboot. Might be a while for that one.
Superman was one of my most anticipated movies. And it was good. Like I would say I gave it a 4 out of 5, I think. So it is good. It's just it has a tone that not everyone's gonna like, and some people really like it. It just depends how you.
Yeah.
But Predator Badlands is one of the ones I'm really excited for. So.
You're not put off by the look of the Predator?
No, not really. I can ignore that kind of stuff because I don't know the context yet of it.
Well, yeah. I don't think he does look.
I think he looks like a Viking. I don't think it's.
Yeah, that's
like
what
his hair.
Yeah,
he looks kind of like a Viking, and I'm like,
that's what they're going for, isn't it?
I'm not that fussy with stuff like that. Like,
yeah, If it works in the film, it should be alright. But yeah.
Hey, Prey was awesome. I loved Prey.
Yeah, I like Prey. I've seen it twice now.
If it's anything remotely as good as that,
but it does have androids from aliens.
And the animated one they just did, that was awesome. I thought that was great. I get though, fandom's high, right? Kind of pull things. Yeah. We pull things right apart now. So
yeah, because that first image of Superman when he's putting his boots on, people just went crazy just over that one image.
I didn't have a problem.
No. Here we go.
Bald-headed killer
bear. Pissed off bald-headed bear. Oh yes, they've put a different attacked on an ending to Badlands. Not Badlands, the other one. Killer Killers.
I haven't seen that yet. I watched it when it first came out, but they've done something. They've added to the ending, so
yeah,
I'll have to watch that. Again, not everyone's probably going to like it, but
well, no, I don't know. People get excited thinking they're bringing the actors back, but yeah, they're fast. Danny Glover can barely move.
That's a big bear, man. That's a big bear.
Yeah, it's not going to stop on a dime, is it? Leave me alone. Go away. I don't know how he's sliding, but you can see he's pushing himself down to make it go quicker.
They probably put a slide underneath him, like a slip slide thing or something.
Here we go. Big bear, chase me. It's like he's back, everybody. It's like, I guess they assumed he would just go back, see they've left the cave and come back to the house, but making you a sandwich. Big. Oh, a big one. Yes, bare ass.
Bare ass.
Poor bear. Bald ass and head. Yeah. He's good for predators.
Whoa, the big bear.
Oh, the second one was superfluous. Oh, yes, Ian's not a sequel man. He hasn't seen the sequel to Rockies yet. Or Friday the 13th, or anything. Get off me, you son of a bitch. But, yeah, it's the bear is pumping down hard. Uncle. Yeah, there's not much you got there to protect you. Yes, should have brought back Bill Duke. Might have to glue his head back together. Look at the size of that bastard. Looks like Dan Aykroyd's in the room with him. Hit him with the
but you know, a lot of the shots of Bart, there's no one else in frame.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they filmed all that just with Bart.
Yeah, and then like obviously a fake claw coming in when it's swiping at someone.
But here, you know, he's actually in the frame with other people too. So God, it must get confusing having all that footage and putting it together.
Yeah, you gotta
like I think that's the clapperboard is for. And they go action. It kind of like labels everything for the edit guy.
This song is gonna be. But then it's all done. Yeah, and obviously very fake bear he's wrestling with on the stairs. It's a goddamn lamp, but it's loaded.
It's loaded.
I love how he plugs it in before he can use it.
Did you know that Rob Bottin did the makeup for this?
I was trying to remember. I remember something. I forgot what it was, but yeah, thank you. The man from The Thing doing a bare ass.
I think he did this right after RoboCop.
Yeah. Who was this? Gambit. Screen is way too small to see it. It's way too small for YouTube to see it as well, so that's why.
Oh yeah, my Thing watch party completely got freaking nailed. And 3 months after, like it took.
I know it's ridiculous how they
6
They
months
should have a
actually.
cutoff, like a month.
Yeah. Oh,
take your seats in the trunk.
I just deleted it. I said, not gonna bother. Just deleted it.
Yeah. Ooh, they go. Thanos snap the movies out of existence. Only the originals and the worthy sequels.
Well, I do watch Predator more than any of the sequels,
Yes.
but I do like Predator too. I do like the most of the franchise, to be honest. I'm not big on Navy
Predator. The Predator.
The Predator. Yeah.
I saw that in the cinema. I was very
I'm supposed to be doing watch parties of them all in the fall.
Oh.
So, but I did find someone who actually liked the Predator to watch with me. So, who actually likes it, like legit thinks it's fun. So they're out there. There's a fan for everything.
There is. You can find them. Do they want to be named, or are they going to sit in the dark?
No, we'll see.
But yeah, because you got Predator 2, Predators, AVP 1 and 2.
God, those watch parties of Superman 3 and 4, they were rough. Like, I liked them as a kid, but oh my god, 4 is still the worst. Man, the 4 was a rough watch.
You're already saying that because it was filmed in Britain, not Canada.
Get the hell in the car.
Yeah, we gotta move it. So yeah, and then this bit with the dance.
Yeah, there's a dance bit here
early in the movie, but they moved it to the end.
That's right. You're right. I read about that.
Doesn't make sense, but yeah. At the same time, just like they've gone to the bar.
What was the context of the dance, though, in the narrative?
I don't know where it would have been.
Was it just a gag, or like?
Yeah, because
what was the point of them all dancing? Just having I don't know. I don't know what the context was.
There's a lot of stunt players here, but none I recognize. Robert Prosky's dancing. Hey, let me hear na 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 na. Looks like they're having fun. It might be the rap party.
It looks like when they were at the bar, right? When they were drinking at the bar.
Because I don't know if it's the party of the old man that died that night. It's supposed to be.
Hey, you know what? It's part of a vacation marathon. Vacation and summer rental and great outdoors and so many one crazy summer.
Yeah,
that one's funny, man.
The Spanish lady, he's biting her ankles. It's like the VHS has gone widescreen. There you go. I don't know about bad lads, but I'll give it a go.
Bad Predator is better than no Predator. I love that. It's funny.
Not necessarily.
I don't think we have to worry too much because I think Trachtenberg has proven himself now. Like,
wow.
Hey, listen, I did Prey. I did that animated thing it's doing pretty good. You kind of gotta trust people, right? I feel like Disney is kind of letting the Alien,
Disney now, isn't it?
Alien, Predator, and the Apes movies.
Yeah,
they don't seem to be concerned about those. They kind of let the filmmakers make their movie, almost like they're. I don't know. It's weird, but when it comes
they did
to
that
the
Romulus,
stuff,
they left him alone, didn't they?
Yeah, but with the other stuff, it seems like they're adding all this garbage into it and everything.
Yeah, Star Wars, Marvel, Indiana Jones, they all just interfered with those.
I did not like the last Indiana Jones, and I gave it a chance. Trust me.
I
thought I would like it because I love the director. I think the director's great.
He's done some good stuff.
He's done some really good stuff, but I'm like, what are you doing to this movie? like I just didn't. It just didn't hit with me.
The bit where it's DA's at the beginning, I enjoyed.
Yeah, I could look past the de-aging.
Yeah,
that felt. It was just when they were just like she was talking down to him and all this, and I'm just like, and I didn't like. I wasn't big on Indy just in such a depressed state.
No, he's just depressed. He's lost his wife. He's lost his son. Is dead, and the Nam.
That's a different beat for a different character.
Yeah.
But for Indy, I don't know. That just didn't feel like it fit at all.
No.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
So it's another John Hughes film with an after credit sequence.
I would have brought Short Round back and
it was definitely missing him. They had that other kid.
I would have brought Short Round back and had him drag Indy on an event.
Yeah,
another adventure, right?
Crazy.
I think that would have been, say it's nostalgic, whatever, but I think people would have took to that a lot better.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous what they did with.
Or you had him in it with the girl, and him kind of like going, "Hey, lady, that's Dr. Jones you're talking to."
Yeah, it needed a buffer.
Yeah,
yes.
It was just, I don't know. Didn't do much for it. Like, I would never return to it. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be something before I do it. But yeah, no worries. There we go. Yeah, there are only 3 Indiana Jones movies.
For the most part, I agree with you.
But yeah. So, what are you doing now? Or are you on holiday away from just busy?
I got a lot to do before this week. I have to get out top 10 actresses of all time. I'm doing it with Brian Lomax. Clayton at Ages of Film, and Jack Petrie. I don't know if you know Jack Petrie. He's another Brit. I suggest checking his channel out. He's I don't know where he's from, but he's England. I don't know where, but check out Jack Petrie. He's really good. Ages of Film. It's Clayton. So we're all doing our own separate videos, releasing them all on the same day, probably this Saturday for top 10 actresses. So I have to get that recorded, edited, and done before holidays. And then if I can get something pre-recorded for next week, I'll be on holidays, but we'll see. I'm doing Action for Autism for all the way to September 19th. So we're doing action movie reviews, and I'll be promoting that. Okay, this is for to raise money for autism. Click the link, you can donate, all that kind of stuff. So there'll be a lot of action movie reviews. I've just been taking it easy because I'm actually writing a script right now. So original script, all original characters and all that stuff. So it's been kind of percolating in my brain. So when I wake up, I have an idea, and I'm on my laptop writing right now. So I just lost track of I got content to do. Crap.
It does take time to do content.
Yeah, but that's that's about it for now.
Yeah. Well, that's plenty. Right. Let's wrap this up and then get back to making content.
Yeah.
Or writing or whatever. So, thank you, Jason, for giving up your afternoon for this.
Yeah, no worries.
And then we'll see you again, obviously on Saturday.
For sure.
But take care, and we'll say goodnight, and till next time, goodbye.
Isn't this a school day?